welcome everyone to episode 2 of Custom Clash. We are going head to head again with the same players. Well, not the same players, but different teams this time around. We have on the blue team we have Cat, Howling Wolf, Skywalker, Legacy, Memoir versus God is a Joke, El Fairy, T1 Rhino, Cynthia, and TTV Sky. So episode 2, after the first episode, this was like a very this match, I don't know how will it go, but I cannot even speak right now. My mouth is out, like my mouth's broken. I don't know what to say. Like that first game was so insane. uh, so the ban phase is going on right now, and the same bans come through once again with Lulu, Seraphine, Olaf, same bans again. Yumi gets taken out, I'm assuming as well. Yumi is out of the window. Uh, Overall, let's see what happens here. The last ban from the blue team on their side, Skywalker bans nothing. Uh, Skywalker banned nothing, which is a bit questionable. Like, I think there are a few good picks you could have taken out from here. And that's going to be a pike ban from the red team as we enter the first pick phase. On the blue team side, we have Cat picking up the Vigar for himself versus the Diana pick from the red team. And it's going to be a Xin Zhao for Alferi. Alferi picking up the Xin Zhao for himself. So Soraka, however, is going on right now. I am not sure if Soraka is going to be a very useful pick. And okay, now yeah, there's going to be a Shen. I would much prefer the Shen. Okay, Senna is also alright. I think Shen could have been a good pick as well. Like, I think Shen is one of the strongest Baron laners in my opinion. One of the strongest ones in the game at the moment. They playing Viger, Senna mid, ADC. I don't know what they're talking about in the chat right now. There's a lot of chat going on from the blue team side. Garen gets picked from the blue team. Meanwhile, the red team is trying to pick up the. Oh, they pick up Zed. That's a new one. Zed pick. Now that's a bit rare. So we are into the second ban phase right now, and the the ban is not coming through. Perhaps. Okay, Riven ban from the red team. So what do we say? No ban coming through right now. I'm assuming from the red team. Red team don't have a ban ready from their end, I think. And it's going to be a blank. Oh, too late now to ban anything. The last second hover on the Singed and the Wukong will not result into a ban, and blue team now they're looking for a ban of their choice. There's a lot of discussion going on the, like, you can see the difference between the two teams. one team is quiet all the way through and the other team is just typing to and communicating with each other all the way through. And the last ban is the Rakan from the blue team, and we enter the second pick phase, and the Soraka is going to be the pick of choice for the red team, I'm assuming. Yep, it's Soraka. Now let's see how does the blue team answer back with their last two pick, rounding up their team. Has to be a jungle pick or a mid lane pick. And it's a Kha'Zix and Yasuo. Okay. Uh, Fizz mid. That's what I'm reading in chat from their end, and it's going to be a Fizz mid. So you can see right now that the two team composition wise, the blue team is now all the way scaling. Like there is so much scaling on the blue team. Late game is theirs to lose. Versus the red team, it's a mix of scaling and early game with the Zed and Xin Zhao early game pressure versus the Diana, Varys, Soraka scaling in through the late game. If I'm gonna be honest, the blue team's comp looks way stronger. Like I'm gonna be very honest right now, the blue team composition is so strong. I wonder how does the blue team make this work. So if I were to explain these two compositions right now, the early game it should be that the red team focuses the, what do we say, the bot lane of actually no, they cannot actually focus anyone because there's like so much CC on the blue team. Wait a second, this is gonna be the interesting part. Like there's so much CC, how does the Z prioritize anyone in this game? The Z pick might be outdrafted here. Like I'm not sure how does the Z pick work here. T1 Rhino will have to prove me wrong otherwise here. And we're into the game. You can see the two teams right now just lined up across the map. The vision's getting dropped around once again. Two wards here, like there's a control ward and a normal ward here. Uh, Anyhow, the Scryer Bloom gets used by the Rhino on to scout out the Kha'Zix. It's a Diana top, by the way. That's the interesting part against the Garen. Garen is just gonna outpoke the Diana in the early game because of how healthy he is. So overall, right now, very interesting between the two teams is that, oh, Fizz going in aggressively. Zed misses the shurikens, otherwise that could have been a first blood maybe. Meanwhile in bot lane it's just farm heavy. There's no kill pressure on either of them. Oh, This is very close in the top lane. There could be a first blood happening. Xin Zhao gets spotted onto the ward, and now the Garen is just gonna walk away safely. Meanwhile, the Scuttle is getting prioritized from the blue team here on the bot side, and the bot side Scuttle has been taken. And the there's a invade going on. This could be a collapse over here. There could be a collapse happening here, and yeah, there's nothing building off of this. Like there's just skirmishing around. Like there's few poking. Like there's no proper kill threats. Meanwhile, the Xin Zhao takes the blue buff on the red team side as well. Oh, sorry, the blue team side as well. Oh, they go in. The ult's forced. Oh, first blood. It's a trade of kills, but it's two ultimates wasted from the red team. So I think it's a worth overall for the blue team. So it's a 1-for-1 trade. Garen is looking for a flash ultimate type situation, but Zed is aware of it, and he gets away to safety. Senna locks up the Varus, and there's an exhaust. The ultimate was a bit too early from the Veigar. The Veigar ult has been wasted. Zed once again looking to roam, but it's unfortunately this Scuttle Vision is just disrupting the whole play itself. Zed goes in onto the Fizz. Oh, forces out the flash on the Zed, the Kha'Zix bait. Meanwhile, there's a double kill. A, a dive just happens quite just somehow, and somehow the red team has a double kill. Xin Zhao looking very strong right now. Alferi is online. He has all three kills in the game. He is the big carry threat for his team right now. Oh, Ignite gets used by the Garen. Meanwhile, the Z 1v1's the Fizz. Fizz is down. Yeah, that happened. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, once again, the blue team is so much push heavy focus. Like, somehow the blue team manages to shove out the wave every time, but it's them then getting caught out as well. Garen going. Garen is like the two side lane pressure is always in the favor of the blue team, but then it's also the disadvantage because Alferi gets a free gank every time. Veigar's caught. Rest in peace, the Veigar. He got completely baited here. I was like sitting quietly seeing if this is gonna actually happen, and it did happen. Alferi was looking to collapse on the Fizz, but that's not the case. If this was a normal game, this would be a free dragon. Garen is caught out here, and it's gonna be another kill, and it's a 1-6 score line. It's not looking good for the blue team. As I said, the blue team is scaling focused. The Fizzle goes wide completely, and the Senna picks up the kill on the Varus. Meanwhile, the Diana is getting free turret damage. It's not looking good. and Xin Zhao goes in onto the Fizz. The Fizz escapes with his, I don't know, this invulnerability thingy. Yeah, the untargetable skill. So this could be first turret now. This could be a dive happening. Oh, first turret gets taken by the blue team. Blue team took the first turret. What? Blue team took the turret and the kill went in the favor of the blue team, and this is gonna be another kill in the favor of the blue team. Blue team managed to pick up another kill. Somehow the blue team managed to win on this trade, and they're gonna get another turret. Blue team is back even. All that advantage, all the goal lead, everything that the red team had in their favor is suddenly gone out of the window. I think the ignite was a bit too early from Rhino, and Rhino knows that, but he just went for it anyway. Oh, Zed goes in, tries to grab the kill on the Vigar. The Vigar survives, and the stun comes through from the Vigar cage onto the Zed. The Zed escapes, and no kills come through. Kha'Zix is looking to assassinate the Diana here. The Diana is gonna walk away safely. Meanwhile, there's a kill happening in the mid lane, but the Diana is doing her best to survive in this situation, but unfortunately, it won't work out for him. And Goat is down. Meanwhile, the dive is happening in the mid lane, and the Varus poke is too much, and somehow no one drops from the blue team. Blue team survives, and they just give up the turret instead. And oh, Fizz Fizz will not grab the kill, and the Zed takes down the Fizz. It's unfortunate. It's a 1 HP on the Xin 1 HP Xin. Finally, he heals up. Zed is looking for an engage. He's looking to pick someone off. There's a dive happening in the mid lane. The Zed went in with his ultimate. Unfortunately, he wasn't not able to grab the kill on the Senna. Xin Zhao collapses onto the Kha'Zix. The Kha'Zix gets knocked up in the air, but the Kha'Zix damage in the isolated position is way much stronger. Senna has vision on the Xin Zhao, so she catches him in that brush. And Garen is trying to stop the Diana from setting up the push. His teammates are pinging him to keep baiting the guy. He's keeping him entertained, and the Zed goes in, and the Diana and everything, and boom, the Varus grabs the kill. Meanwhile, there's a collapse happening on to the Soraka. Soraka gets taken down. Xin Zhao ultimate. The ultimate from the Veigar gets parried by the Xin Zhao, and the Diana ultimate on three people. Three people get taken by the Diana ultimate, but unfortunately the damage is not there right now. Varus is doing his best to survive. Unfortunately, Xin Zhao grabs the kill onto the Xin Zhao. It's a kill for the Varus, and the Varus is gonna try his best to outplay, and then it's an ace for the blue team. Blue team grab the ace. Senna takes the last kill on the Varus. Blue team pick up the ace, and then the score is level between the two teams again. This is way closer than the last game. Like, this was way closer from the last episode. So now everyone's reset completely. So everyone's just like reset around the map. Both teams looking very dead even. This is way closer than it should be. There's an engage happening here, and the Zed gets taken down along with the Kazakhs. Kazakhs Zed putting down the Zinzao goes in onto the Senna. Senna is getting poked down, completely run down and killed. The Fizz ultimate does not do any damage to the Zinzao because of his ultimate. Suddenly, red team has the advantage. They have 2 kills, 2 to 1 kill advantage right now, and they're back online. They're gonna set up a push here in the bot lane. They're gonna pick up the bot tier 1, and it's going to be an easy grab for them. Blue team now back again on the back foot. It's surprising because they're the scaling team. They should be the one dictating the team fights. And somehow the red team still coming out on top despite the game hitting like the mid game stage. Honestly, right now, if I'm the reason why I'm so quiet is right now because I'm just trying to observe what's happening here from the teams from their end. Like what's happening here? Okay, there's a skirmish being set up. Zinzao's gonna get taken down. But meanwhile, there's assassination on the Z, 1v1 on the bot lane, and somehow the Garen gets taken down. Kha'Zix survived, Zinzao survived. Meanwhile, the Z takes down the Fizz in the 1v1, and he's gonna pick up the bot tier 2. Kha'Zix is looking to answer, but he has to heal up first, and tier 2 turret goes down on the bot lane. The blue team immediately changing up their focus to grab the turret on the mid lane, but the Z is coming in from the back, and he's gonna try to assassinate at least one member here, and it's a full chunk, and somehow Senna survives. Meanwhile, on the other side, on the top lane, Diana is setting up another push of her own, and the kill comes through on the Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix gets taken down, and the Fizz tries to catch the Diana, but Diana survives. Meanwhile, Zinzao maintaining the pressure down in the bot side. Red team is just pulling the strings around the map right now for the blue against the blue team. Like the blue team has no idea where to go. Oh, there's an engage by the Zinzao. Ultimate comes through from the Vigar, and the Fizz goes in. Oh, will this be enough to take down the Zinzao? And finally, Zinzao gets taken down. Zed is coming in from the flank. He tries to grab the kill, and oh, he goes in, fully commits to this, and he might be grabs the kill on the Senna. He gives up his own life, but he grabs the kill on the Senna, and the Diana picks up the top tier 2 turret, and so overall it's a very even trade. Diana is doing her best to escape the Garen, but the Garen is looking very strong. But the team is here. The backup has arrived. Garen will be taken down. Overall, 5k goal lead one in the favor of red team right now. Red side looking very strong in the first 2 episodes so far. First episode we saw that the red team came out on top. Right now in the second episode we can see a similar trend where the red team is looking way stronger. There's another skirmish, I think, setting up around this end between the two teams. And it's not looking the best for the blue team right now, because if you can look at the items on the two side, like the Diana is having 4 items, Zinzao 4 items, uh, Varus, okay, he's a bit behind, but still, like, he's gonna dish out a lot of damage. Meanwhile, on the side of the red team, on the blue team, there's not a single 4 item champion. You can see that the gold gap is a bit of huge between the two teams. There's a collapse happening on the mid lane. This Varus gets caught out completely. The chunk damage from the Kazakhs. Oh my god. The absolute deletion. Why the Z goes in, but I don't think it's gonna be a good play for him. And no one's there to back up the Z in the mid lane. Finally the mid lane tier 1 goes down from the red team. But there's a flank coming in and they're looking to engage. Oh, Diana goes all the way through. Zinzao is in. They're fully committing to this and they grab the kill onto the Senna. And oh my god, Kha'Zix barely escapes. Zed is still on the hunt. Zed is still on the hunt. He knows where to look. He's still on the hunt. And that's a one shot onto the Vigar. And oh, the Zed gets taken down by the Fizz. The Fizz picks up another kill. Diana is looking to perhaps grab the kill on the Fizz as well, but the Fizz will get to safety. 4 for 2. Right, red team is coming out on top, and the Infernal Rift takes the uh, over the map, and as we can see, the map has opened up more, and I think that will favor the red team more because they're the one fishing out for picks right now, and this map opening up for them like this will benefit them a lot. Oh, my phone is not charged. uh, Anyhow, you can see the members are sitting up around this end again, because despite not the objectives not being allowed to be taken, players are still playing around objectives somehow. It's weird. Garen is looking to split the map. Diana is looking to answer, and look at her damage. Look at the damage from Diana. She's now just 1v1ing the Garen. The Garen does not stand a chance. 1 on 1, taken down. Meanwhile, the collapse is gonna come through. The Varus is getting chunked by the Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix is doing his best to grab the kill, and Kha'Zix shall survive. And oh my god, so 2 kills taken down from the blue team. Blue team take 2 kills onto the red team members, and it's a 3 for 1. And meanwhile, the Diana is pushing the base, pushing for the base, and this might be the comeback story for the blue team. Whereas the Zinzao is doing his best to survive, but unfortunately, I think he's gonna get taken down as well, and that will be it for him. Zinzao is down. Meanwhile, the Diana gets the solo kill on the Kazakhs, and Diana opens up the base. I don't know if there's gonna be an ending here. It's a trade of 2 Nexus turrets, and Nexus. Oh, Diana's looking to end the game. Diana's looking to end the game, and the blue team is gonna take down the Diana, and they're gonna try to end the game for themselves. This might be it. Oh my god, the comeback story of the blue team. Blue team, one fight for them. They take one fight that comes out in their favor, and they capitalize on it, and they grab the win. The final scores come out as 23 to 24, which features the blue team winning with the what do I say? Congratulations to Cat, Howling Wolf, Skywalker, Legacy, and Memoir for picking up the win. Excellent games. And once again, if you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, stay tuned for Jungle to Diamond coming soon, and leave a comment down below if you want to see some things added to this, if you want to see more type of game modes and stuff, if you want to see ARAM casting. I'll be casting ARAM games as well if you guys want me to. uh, Other than that, very fun games. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and peace out.